Hello YouTube, this is Wyoming's Alcoholic, here today with a 2017 Antelope. Today I'm going to show you guys how to actually field dress a big game antelope. This one I took a chest shot at. I normally don't shoot anything in the chest, but I dropped it right away and don't have any issues. It did travel sideways through here and out his other side, so I don't think we got a gut shot. I hope we don't, but he was still wiggling when I came up a little. One of the first things I'll do is I'll start to split at the ham, and then I'll work down around the sphincter, and you want to cut that out. And what I mean by that, you got to go around in a circle and cut it out. This knife's pretty dull from my deer. I've got a backup knife though, so we should be okay. So anyways, I work down that between those two hams is what I call them. And you can kind of see his other parts here coming up, but that's all part of his reproductive there, and then his sphincter and all that. So we're gonna kind of come down here and cut around all that, and we're gonna get antelope crap on our knife, which is nice. So we're gonna come down here and do our best to cut this out from the hide. And like I said, the knife's dull. We're gonna change knives here. That's a little better. So golly, you want to try to get that out of there. I don't want any of that on me. You're gonna cut him above his tail here. Like I said, just kind of cut a circle around that sphincter, and when you go to pull all the guts and everything out, that'll all come out with it. Looks like he had to poop. So anyways, and then you kind of work this out too as you come up. Splitting the ham can be kind of difficult. There's a seam right here. I do my best to get it. I don't always get it perfect. This time I did okay. You want to try to split that the best, because that way when you go to process it later, you'll get better cuts and bigger cuts out of it. Less hamburger. But if you're going to hamburger it, probably doesn't matter as much to you. So from here I kind of go around the testicle sac and all that, and just kind of start cutting out the reproductive part. And some states are different, but I always try to leave this on the hide anyhow until I get back. It's just better assurance, but some states, like with the proof of sex, you got to have it, you know. And so horns can work, or antlers. But sometimes, I don't know what your state says, but it might be a good idea to leave that on there. So we're just going to go ahead and start coming up here. Now, I have this tool. I'll show it to you here in a minute. I come with my Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation kit. It'll help you with guts. It's called a gut hook. I'm sure many of you are familiar with it. And this is not a pretty job. If you have a real sharp knife, it'll come right up here just like this. Like I said, I just forgot to sharpen it since my deer, which was a couple days ago, so I have no excuse. But I'll just take and split this hide all the way up here. Myself, I like to split the hide first. That'll help me have less stuff to go through with the gut hook, and it actually helps the gut hook work a lot better. So now when you want to start the guts, you got to come down here where the hams are, and there's kind of a outer sac that holds it all in here. The only thing you want to do is try to get past that. So you just kind of incision down here until the guts really start to come through. Then once you're in that sac there, you kind of have this here, this outer piece, and you can do your fingers like this and start coming up, which is one way to do it. Or you got this gut hook, which I got one. These are pretty handy. It goes on the back side of that gut, and it just cuts right up. Now that's handy because you don't have to worry about piercing the gut, which actually, even though that bullet traveled through there, through the front, through the chest and out the side here, I don't think it pierced the guts. So that's good news too. Like I said, it was a good solid shot, a good solid drop, so I mean, I don't feel bad about it. I just and usually don't take those, usually always a broadside. So once you get to the sternum here, you want to try to find the center of the vat, and you got to use your saw. Get that started up that chest cavity, and we'll go down and finish the pelvis here in a minute too. Come on up. And I like to split them. This one I ain't mounting, obviously. The cape is shot anyhow. But, yeah, looks like we did kind of, we got some of the upper intestine there when that bullet traveled out that side. But I like to, especially if I ain't mounting them, I like to get them split right away. This will get the meat to cool down faster. So now we come back down here to the pelvis, since we already got our saw out anyhow. Pelvis is going to be right here. And he's going to fall over, not a big deal. But pelvis is going to be right here. Don't mind the cactus in your leg. Come down here. Okay. Now we're got an open pelvis here. Sometimes it's nice to push them open like that to make sure you got it all. But I'm going to go ahead and try to cut the sphincter with his other male parts here and try to get it free. So, see how I did that? This is his sphincter. We got that brisket split, or that pelvis split open. So now we got a clear path through here to pull all his intestines out. That's part of the reason we cut the sphincter out, is because that's got to separate from the hide and pull out. This was all joined here, but now it's loose. So, next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up to the neck. We're going to continue our incision all the way up. Okay? Alright, we're going to get them all the way up here. We're going to go clear up here. This esophagus, this is important to know. This is one of the first things to start to rot in a carcass. So if he's going to hang for a day or two, if it's cool enough weather and you want the meat to kind of cure and all the blood to run out, get that esophagus out the best you can. Clear up there at the neck, up at the right below the jaw, the best you can. Always a good thing to try. Got a little neck meat here that'll turn the hamburger. Try to start cutting that esophagus free right now when you're up here, okay? It's going to go down to all the guts and organs and everything, and you're going to want to free it up the best you can. So we got this sidewall stuff in here. I'm not sure what this is, some kind of fascia tissue, connective tissue, but diaphragm, thank you. My camera person helped me there. But yeah, you want to cut all that loose too. And see his esophagus comes into all his organs, his heart, his lungs, which looks like we got some lung there too in the shot. Okay, so you're going to lift this esophagus up and start to cut the connective tissue out that's around it in his neck. And that's going to be your handle to pull all this stuff out, right? So, and if you're watching this and you're trying to learn how to do this, I was always taught by my folks how to do this stuff, and I'm going to do my best to help anybody else that needs to know how to do this, but I will do my best. I've done a lot of this, but I'm not perfect. There's always room for improvement, so if you see something in my technique, put it in the comments below. Say, hey, try this, or this is a good idea here. That's what YouTube is for right now in these instructional videos, is to try to teach everybody and learn together and get the best methods we can to doing stuff. So anyways, here's that esophagus, or his windpipe, right up here. And I'm going to cut it, like I said, right below his jaw. And when we go to skin him out at the barn, there'll be a little bit more in there, but like I said, see, I got almost all that out. Next step, you grab this windpipe. And with antelope, you don't have a lot of work to do. Deer, similar. Elk, this is not going to go this easy, believe me. They're going to rip on you. Well, that ripped too. See that? That's because we kind of got it severed down there by the guts. But so there's the lungs, heart, major organs attached to that. Okay, I'm going to come in here. Yeah, we got a little bit of the upper gut there, but we're going to get all this out right away and go from there. So we're going to go ahead and cut this. There's some meat in here on the side. Since this is gut shot, most of it looks pretty good. We'll rinse it out right away when we get home. Yeah, so not my favorite part. So maybe a front-on chest shot isn't the thing I'm going to do in the future from now on. But yeah, so this would normally still be connected to that. Boy, we got liver too. We blew the liver apart there. This would normally be connected to the windpipe, and you just pull that, and this tissue would all rip right out of here with it. And part of his male organs here, but we're going to cut that off. We're going to leave the testicles on there as proof of sex, plus his antlers. I mean, his horns will be fine too. But you can see this all pulled out, and this windpipe would still be connected to it too. But that sphincter, all the lower intestine, all that stuff pulled right out with it. There's going to be little pieces in here that you find that you may want to cut out, connective tissue and stuff that stayed. And actually, he wasn't too badly gut shot, to be honest with you. Most of this is coagulated blood and liver parts. But we did nick that lower intestine. I said the bullet went in his chest here and it came out. Where's that hole? Up here. Came out right here at the top. So chest shot through there. Hit that upper part of the intestine way at the top. Not a big deal because he didn't run. It put him down, but maybe that's a lesson to me in the future, is to not try chest shots anymore. Or at least not with a rifle. Maybe it's okay with bows, I don't know. But anyhow, so that's pretty much it. Just a field dress one. Like I said, when we get back to the house, I'm going to run a hose through all this. I would anyways, no matter what. I mean, even if this was a clean pull and there was no coagulated blood or any kind of the gut in there, I would still rinse it all out. It's a good idea. Cool it down, get it all cleared out. So anyways, yeah, YouTube, that's how you got a big game animal. Like and subscribe. Leave comment suggestions if you have any. Let me know what you guys think. How's your hunting season going? But yeah, that's how you field dress a big game animal. With that, like I said, thanks for watching. Stay classy, Wyoming. This is Wyoming's Alcoholic. Have a good day.